I had gotten some notifications that FroggyFresh was very mad. I'm gonna get in some shit for saying this, apparently. I didn't know this was super offensive, but...
FroggyFresh is just using this as a way to make himself relevant again, because right now, Turkey Tom is on top of the commentary world. Is because he does everything. He doesn't just do drama. That is a little strange. That's a pretty strange thing to say to someone. Oh my god, this guy doesn't have an original thought in his whole fucking brain, dude.
E.G. lately standing for what's right.
All right, so we're going to be talking about Turkey Tom versus FroggyFresh. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I think I have an idea of what's going on with this story, but I'm not 100% like up to date. So I think the best way to talk about it would be to go back to Turkey Tom. Wait, well, it's not under his Turkey Tom channel. It's under Tom Dark. So Turkey Tom is his documentary channel where, you know, he has a bunch of people helping him, you know, do stuff, getting full-length documentaries out there. And then we have Tom Dark, he's a channel much more like me, where he will do feature videos where he talks about stuff, but at the same time he goes live on it. And then he has a live channel, and then he has Tom IRL. Like, he's creating massive amounts of channels right now. So yeah, that's what's going on with him right now. Oh, by the way, turns out Turkey Tom recently just it came out that he cheated on his lover, so that was interesting. I could have swore that where did he put out the video that he talked about the FroggyFresh stuff? Because I know he just put out a video recently that he was talking about the FroggyFresh things. But if you guys aren't familiar with FroggyFresh, I enjoy Turkey Tom's content. Yeah, I think Turkey Tom does really good content. Yeah, see, there it is, one day ago. Oh, no. Look.
What's up, you guys? It's Krispy Kreme. Now, Turkey Tom said that I wasn't really a vegan anymore. And that hurt my feelings because it's true.
I feel like that's all you need, really. I'm gay.
I had never heard of anyone here but Turkey Tom. Yeah, you never heard of FroggyFresh? FroggyFresh was old school. Like, he was back in 2010s, big time YouTuber, all kinds of that good stuff. So he's like old school. I need to move this window down. I need to move it down. Okay, but yeah, he's like old school YouTube. He did a lot of what are those? Thank you, honey. I just try to make you laugh.
Okay, that being said, we do have some drama to go over, boys and girls. We have some serious drama, all right?
Yo, didn't Cam say the same fucking thing at the beginning of his video?
So it wasn't like, you know, they weren't the biggest names. Certainly.
This is the Arms come to let you know
sorts.
You in 10 years or less.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have some drama between a very popular commentary channel and a musician of sorts.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't have an original thought in his whole fucking brain, dude. He doesn't have an original thought in his whole damn brain.
Serious drama, all right? This is game-changing stuff. It might end my career. It might end the career of the guy on the other end, okay? And that's not the only drama. We've got multiple.
That should be plenty loud enough.
YouTube dramas going on right now, right? This is important stuff. You're going to want to tap in. If you're not tapped in, you might miss out and you might be left behind. And who the f will you be then, okay? Tom, my baby girl, you look like a pretty little princess eating those Antichrist delights. Your soft, feminine features, crunching and munching like a cute little chipmunk. I can't get enough. Stop!
Dude, Tom's got the weirdest fucking audience. Thank you, Gypsy. Okay, so it's probably just Rajira. Maybe you have something lowered that you don't need to have lowered, Rajira. Everybody else said they can hear pretty fine.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Foul. All right, I don't know what to say about that. That was a dark moment. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, I woke up to a call from
Yeah, Tom's audience is very, very strange.
Above, all right? I woke up. I did my, you know, typical things. I think I went to the gym probably. I came home. And then I saw on Instagram I had been notified. Or maybe it was last night, actually. Okay, it totally was last night. Scratch that. Start over. Last night, I went to bed to notifications from a certain individual on YouTube.
I am partially deaf, so I don't correct people's around me because I always low for me. Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought you went partially deaf because I started it with Tom shouting at the top of his lungs because now I'm partially deaf myself. Could you do the whole stream with the villain voice? I'll have to create a villain character, Cat, that I can throw in here when Chick Nugs isn't around. What is wrong with his chat? With Tom's chat?
YouTube.com, and his name is FroggyFresh. Now, you guys know we talked about him not that long ago in the iDubbbz content stuff, right? We talked about him there. I did mention him. Who cut your hair? You look like a mauling victim fresh from the crime scene. It's your mom. Have you taken your Stop Hating Tommy C pills? I'm always taking them. I'm always taking those pills, buddy. Don't you worry. Just received the shirt. Very high quality. Thank you. Glad you like it, bro. Take it easy. So, Froggy.
That was from Cam Nuggets, probably. Cat will have EG using the villain voice in the bedroom. Oh, don't even. She will too. Don't put it past her. Is this Turkey Tom? Yes, this is Turkey Tom. Gypsy Roast.
FroggyFresh. I mentioned him in a video about.
You're asking what's wrong with his chat because of the weird thing they said to him. Yeah, that is a little strange. That's a pretty strange thing to say to someone. The way that you're chewing on that candy makes me lose my mind.
Creator Clash. And I didn't even know what I said, okay? So this is why I was perplexed by these notifications.
I actually watched this stream that Tom's talking about, and I saw it live, and I remember him saying that about FroggyFresh, and I didn't think it sounded too bad off the cuff, but apparently Froggy seems to be very upset about it. Either that or FroggyFresh is just using this as a way to make himself relevant again, because right now Turkey Tom is on top of the commentary world, so to speak.
I had gotten some notifications that FroggyFresh was very mad. Now, I didn't take screenshots of it at the time. Thankfully, he screenshotted it and posted it to every platform that he has, which is funny. But
because I'm funny, duh.
Okay, we'll pull what he said. So here we go. He tweeted at me here. All right. Now we'll start to give you guys context. At first, I got these comments on Instagram. This was last night. All right, I got these, and then I think this morning I got the tweet, and then I think he started posting on his Instagram again about this. All right. Now this is amazing, life-changing drama. This will change your life, okay? This could be the end of both of us, okay? This is it's like unstoppable force meets immovable object, okay?
Now, a lot of people I've noticed in this situation are saying that FroggyFresh is trolling, and then a lot of people are saying that this is really FroggyFresh is coping hard. You guys know I hate that word. I personally believe that FroggyFresh is playing a character. If you guys, a lot of these people who are talking about FroggyFresh don't know him like we do. Us OGs know FroggyFresh, and that's kind of his personality. So I would like to hear your guys' opinions on whether or not you think FroggyFresh is trolling Tom. I think he's trolling him personally because I feel like if you were to really ask FroggyFresh behind the scenes if he cared, he'd probably be like, "Nah, man, I don't fucking care." But I think that he's like, but this is a great way for Tom's audience to find me and troll me and watch my content and get me money. He's not an idiot. FroggyFresh is a very smart kid or a guy. I think FroggyFresh is like old as me. Imagine painting yourself green and just seeing blinking eyes. Pay Mubby Wubby does that. He wears an entire green suit, so only his face is in the thing. Be right back. Forgot I had my. Oh my God! Keep up, Shark. It's a little too much. It's a little too much information. I don't know him at all. So I have no clue, honestly. But I hope it works out for you, Keep Up, Shark. I just know Tom doesn't seem to be taking it too seriously either. I'm an authority on not knowing either of these people. Well, we're happy to. Then we need you here, J-Sauce. We need you here.
Okay, who's FroggyFresh? You know what, Wishy? That's an excellent idea. Or sorry, Crystal Meth. That's an excellent idea. Who is FroggyFresh? In a nutshell, FroggyFresh is a guy who was. I'm gonna get really shit talked. I'm gonna get in some shit for saying this. Apparently, I didn't know this was super offensive, but he's a guy who was very popular on YouTube about 10 to 15 years ago.
He's telling you right now.
He was. Under the name FroggyFresh Rap, he had some pretty popular songs.
Yeah, that's not something you hear every day, to be honest with you, Kat. Yeah. We must have a Turkey Tom fan in the house, because that's definitely something you'd see in Turkey Tom's chat. I'm waiting for the cheating tea now, though. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot around that story. But yeah, not a whole lot to do with that story. Why is the random picture of the Blue Ranger at the bottom there?
Good Guy Shoes dunked on. Some of these have a ton of views, right? You can see 33 million, 15 million. Pretty impressive. Obviously, nowadays, he doesn't get as many views. Doesn't really upload on the FroggyFresh channel that much.
Hang on. I want to see if this rings a bell for anybody here. I'm going to pull up FroggyFresh's channel. And I want to see if this rings a bell here. The baddest. He was really popular on Facebook. Why am I getting commercials?
FroggyFresh 2012. Yeah. We back up in this. Y'all already know. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. if she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. You know that I am the baddest of them.
So, yeah, I mean, this was in 2012 though, so you could tell how long he's been around for. But does that ring a bell to anybody? That was huge back in 2010. Like, that was a huge song on the internet, not like in the top Billboard charts or anything like that. But it was very big. Like, I knew FroggyFresh when I was younger, and you know, again, we were around the same age. So 2012, I was in my early 20s. So yeah, the guy's been around for a long time. What's with the guns? I don't like that. Well, Gypsy, this was back before everybody was like really uptight and stuff, and you could get away with like putting stuff like that in your videos. He was trying to, I think he was going for like a cringe vibe with it. Like, he wanted to look like a guy who wasn't intimidating at all, but then acting like a badass, what I think was kind of the bit he was going for there. So I think he did a good job of it. It was funny. That's why it went viral, because real gangsters probably watched that, laughed their ass off, knowing that they're like just two small, nerdy white guys rapping about how bad they are. You know, that was kind of the whole shtick behind it. Only a teenage boy would think of saying something about periods in stream chat. It's provocative. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's the young ones. It's always the young ones, guys. I'm sure one or all of my sons knew or knows him. Yeah, probably. He was very, very, very big back in the day.
And he has another channel, I think, called Tyler Cassidy, which I think is his real name. And there, you know, he gets some views, but, you know, they're not out of this world or anything. But under the FroggyFresh name, it's not like he's, you know, on top of the world anymore. But I don't think that's a horrible thing. But the reason why I talked about him is because he was involved in the Creator Clash 2 drama.
Keep up, Shrug. I'm not a teenage boy, J-Sauce. Yeah, I know. Did you not hear about the issue at hand? I believe you, Keep Up, Shark. I know you're not a teenage boy. Because if you are a teenage boy and you're bleeding from there, I'd probably go to a doctor as soon as possible.
Drama with iDubbbz, where essentially he was on the card. He was supposed to fight at a boxing event. It turned out that he linked up with Sam Hyde. He made a mean comment about iDubbbz' wife, and then he got kicked off.
J-Sauce, Keep Up Shark is not Chip Chop, okay? Keep Up Shark's been here before, okay? She pops in from time to time. She's not Chip Chop.
Okay? And throughout that drama, I said he shouldn't have been kicked off, basically. But when I recovered the drama recently, when I was covering it, I talked about him. And apparently the way I talked about him really pissed him off. And what I'd like you to take into account here, okay? What I'd like you to take into account is what I said versus what he said, okay?
It's like, to be honest, it's like internet humor. To say like weird, provocative things in the chat. It happens in every commentary channel, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jason. Yeah, I know you're just looking out, but no, Keep Up Shark's been here before. Not Chip. She's not Chip Chop. You know, I am very good at remembering who's been in the chat. So, yeah, it's just like I do believe they are on the younger side though, so they're just having fun, you know, saying crazy things in the chat, and that's YouTube. Everybody does it. What is in the YouTube air today? I don't know. It's just chaos everywhere. It's just chaos everywhere. You know what though? The good thing is though, when you do start getting trolls, that means that you are doing good. If you're not getting any trolls, then you're probably just plateaued. But the minute you start getting trolls, you're good. I don't think that just to be clear, I don't think Keep Up Shark's a troll. Okay. I think Keep Up Shark is somebody who's been in here before when we were talking about lyric stuff, I think. And now she's back. So we're happy to have her.
I didn't know who he was until the drama. Basically, neither did I, but whatever. It doesn't really even matter.
Maybe less talk about your personal stuff, though, in the future.
From my perspective, my little corner of the internet, you know what I mean? But I had a Rice come home, I guess. Here's what he said. So he followed me on Instagram, and then he commented on this post of me and Ron Band Up.
Well, you know what happened too, Kat? A lot of people have been, like, when all that, like, my name's been getting thrown around a lot, and, yeah, that's what I figured, Keep Up Shark. Just a very childish teenager. We've all been there. So here's the thing. Now I totally forget my train of thought. I had like this really Amazing, probably one of the greatest things. Some people say it might be the greatest thing I've ever said. That's what they tell me, but I've lost it. It's out of my mind. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to keep watching Turkey Tom now. But yeah, the internet, you know, is a different place. People like to say crazy stuff because it's funny, you know, and that's what makes this fun. And you gotta just go with it and have fun. You know, we're all here not to take things too seriously. Trolls can be loved and converted. Yes, they can, but I think Chip Chop is a lost cause, though. I think Chip Chop's gone. You was my boy, Blue. You were my boy. You were supposed to be the one. You were supposed to bring balance to the force. Yeah, Queen, my Trump is either really good or really bad. It depends. Sometimes I can do really good Trump, and then sometimes I just do very shitty Trump. So it just seems like I must be doing pretty good with the voices tonight.
Said, you remember when you sucked my so good with that Creator Clash sign, and then now you're on the internet calling me irrelevant, you weird ass. Nobody's gonna know who you are in 10 years. Watch and remember what I said. Now, at the time, I didn't even know what he meant by Creator Clash sign. I had no idea what he was talking about.
That is, yeah, that might not be a troll. But he's also got to keep up this image that he's like this badass guy, you know, like it's part of his music shtick, Tyler Cassidy's. And you know, he'd be silly not to try to take advantage of Turkey Tom talking about him. Turkey Tom's huge right now. He's like the main guy in the commentary community until I overpass him one day. It's gonna take a long time, but maybe, you never know. I could do a couple impersonations, and yeah, some days they suck. Depends on how your voice is doing. I get it. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what it comes down to. Like, doing impressions with voices is the same way as singing. Some days you can do it, some days you can't.
But we'll see more of that in a second. I said, very kindly, I don't know what you're going through, but I probably made a very passive comment. It's not that serious. Which, genuinely, I didn't remember what I said. Just keep in mind what he said versus what I'm saying here for when we actually get to what happened. But
I will admit, Tom does not find himself in drama very often. He's usually talking about it and very good at staying out of it. And I guess, you know, when you talk about people enough, eventually you're going to say some things that may upset some people, you know?
Just keep in mind here, okay? He's very angry. He said, dude, shut the f up. You know what you said.
Yeah, Kat, that's exactly like something I'd imagine you say to me.
He said, you idiot. Don't hold my sign up and have my that far down your throat, then come out calling you irrelevant.
Oh my God.
Why don't you create a crash in real life without the boxing ring and more physical assault? How about bust it down sexual style? Okay, so let's see here. So, dude, shut the f up. You know what you said, you idiot. Don't hold my sign up and have my that far down your throat, then come out calling me irrelevant on your silly commentary videos. You'll be obscure in 10 years or less. You're young, and you just don't understand how replaceable you are yet. You're literally text-to-voice Kiwi Farms for a living, you loser.
That's deep, though, because there is... You know, not to take any shots at Tom. I love Tom. I think Tom's a really good creator, and I think his documentaries are amazing. But there's some truth in that. Tom is basically text-to-farms Kiwi Farms. I mean, text-to-farm. Text-to-speech Kiwi Farms, in a way. You know, we got to call it what it is. That's what he talks about. He talks about everything he finds on Kiwi Farms. If you guys aren't familiar with what Kiwi Farms is, it's a website where they basically just talk about locales all day. It's a great place for a lot of people to get information and then run back to their audiences and say what's going on Kiwi Farms to people who don't go on Kiwi Farms. It's essentially what like the value of Kiwi Farms is. It's like it's like YouTube drama, but for locales only, you know? And you never want to find yourself on Kiwi Farms. The minute you find yourself on Kiwi Farms, you're about to have a rough time ahead of you because that's like Troll City. That's like inviting the entire city of trolls to come and invade your channel. Kiwi Farms is interesting. Yeah, I haven't been on it before, but I've always thought about checking it out just to see what it's like all about. It's probably like 4chan, but for like a place that's, you know, yeah, it's an interesting place. Don't they like dox the shit out of people on there though? Like it can be pretty crazy. It can be pretty hectic. Or no, I think there's another place that's even worse than Kiwi Farms that literally like that's what they do is they dox people. E.g. now you have to explain locale, as most non-creators won't know. So a locale is, I believe I went over this before in one of my videos, but I'll say it again. So a locale is like a content creator. Like right now, people would consider Bo Black's a locale. Why? Because you can milk him for content. You can do 3 streams dedicated to just the ridiculous antics of Bo Blacks. Thus, he's a lol. You get laugh out louds from watching his content, and it's entertaining because he's just falling apart. You know, that's essentially the first best way to describe it. I think the first lol was Chris Chan, and probably the most famous lol was Chris Chan. Soul responded to my comment on your X post, and it got me thinking, you should do commentary word of the day for all of us commentary noobs. All I know so far is Riz and Based. And that's all you really need, Master Toothpick. You got those words down, you're set. I think some other words, probably lolcow would be a big one. And now I just explained to you guys what lolcow is, so I can't think of any other words right now. I mean, there's like skibidi, there's other ridiculous stuff that I had to learn myself, but I went down the rabbit hole on the SRS thread. You need to prepare for that thread. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not even sure that you can go on Kiwi Farms and look at stuff from YouTube because you just never know what you're going to find and it could get you banned. I'm not a big fan of Kiwi Farms. The things I've seen have been borderline illegal. Yeah, which is exactly why people don't go on Kiwi Farms while they're live streaming or doing videos, you know? Simpin'? Yeah, that's a good one, Soul. Simpin'. Simpin's basically just like overly obsessing over a pretty girl and, you know, losing your ability to be any type of decent human being.
He was very mad. Now, in fairness, I don't have an ego about
Kiwi Farms was made for Chris Chan. All right, let's get back to this now. My ADHD is on another level tonight.
what I do. I know, you know, I do use Kiwi Farms for a lot of my videos. That's true. I do.
Well, at least he admits it. You know, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to realize that Tom is Kiwi Farms. He's Kiwi Farms as a channel. It's essentially what it is. You know, and he talks about it all the time. And almost every video he talks about Kiwi Farms at least a little bit. I think he's like a hero in the Kiwi Farms community. I think that Kiwi Farms people love Tom to death. Oh, Glaze and Team HD ADHD tonight. Yeah. Come to Ichi Lately's channel. Find out what topic he's talking about, and then hear nothing about that topic for the rest of the stream. That's going to be our new motto. E.G. Lately, talking about anything but the topic.
You do silly drama videos about stuff that mostly doesn't matter. It's dumb entertainment. That's totally fine. Will people remember me in 10 years? Probably not.
Yeah, they will, Tom. He's trying to be humble here, but Tom's got too much momentum to stop. Like, he's going to be... Tom's very good at adapting and recognizing trends and adjusting his content to continue those trends. There's a reason that Turkey Tom is the main channel now, but he created Tom Dark and Tom Dark Live. He created these channels, one, for extra form of income, but two, because streaming is becoming much more popular. The face communication stuff is becoming much more popular. So, you know, that's why he created these secondary channels, you know?
Probably for the best. If people don't remember, if people don't remember who I am in 10 years, and I've gotten away from this whole YouTube drama scene clean, I'll be one of the few. Okay, I'll be one of the few. So I'll be totally okay with that. But he really did not like the comment that I made.
We'll remember you too. Keep up, Shark. You'll actually be old enough to join the Discord at that point. But yeah, you can be relevant as long as you adapt and change. The people like Boogie and the people like Wings who end up fizzling out are mainly because they never change their content up. If all of a sudden commentary dies next week and nobody cares, like I already don't talk about drama all the time, right? I was almost debating doing something completely different about drama, but I promised you guys last night that we were going to talk about this Turkey Tom FroggyFresh stuff, so I felt like I was obligated to do it. However, you have to constantly be evolving. The reason why Moore's Critical has lasted 17 years is because he does everything. He doesn't just do drama. He doesn't just do... You know, he does interesting topics. He does gaming. He does everything. You kind of have to be a Walmart of entertainment. And I think that I can do that. You know, not everybody can. Not everybody can adapt, or they just stay so stuck in what they do. Now I got 10 tabs open, and all they were saying is the word babe dude in Kiwi Farms.
He was calling me he's calling me irrelevant. He's saying I'm replaceable. My time on YouTube is super short. Would you bust it down Schmexual style for me? Tonky tonk? Yeah, of course. But regardless.
Oh my God, it's fucking Tom's chat. Guys, never turn into this. Never turn into some people who Well, he's got kids. Kids are his fans, like high school kids. So they like doing the would you bust it down stonky honk for me? Like like I don't know. It just seems like it would be. I'd probably entertain you guys the same way, but you could tell his crowd is young. He has a young audience. Probably people in high school who look up to him. He's like the cool guy that is in college that all the kids in high school want to grow up and be like. But Tom's pretty much started, one of the people who started the essay style content where, you take a topic and you break down everything with a voiceover on top of it. He's been doing this for a long time. I think he started 12 years ago. Yeah, Skibbity Toilet and all that jazz. Like, Tom is the almighty Skibbity one. He's probably half the reason that damn thing is so freaking popular now because of Tom.
Of that. So I was seeing these and I was like, wait, what the did I say about this guy? How mean was I to this guy? Like, what the did I say? What did I actually do to him, okay? What the did I do? Because I was so perplexed why he was coming at me with this level of anger. Here he said, if I'm the sensitive one, why is he restricting my comments on his page? Just because I said he was replaceable, will be obscure in 10 years or less, and basically just takes other people's research on Kiwi farms and text to voices and sir. I will not.
Just a reminder, Keep Up Shark, my Discord is 18 plus, so unfortunately you cannot join, but when you turn 18, you're more than welcome to come and join. It's just given some of the topics we talk about, we don't find it appropriate for some people, anybody under 18, to be in there. It's nothing personal. You're more than welcome to hang out in the streams, though, if you want.
Argue that I have a Chinese sweatshop of people that I've hired to do my bidding. That is very true. They're all underage. They're all children. Okay? They all work for me. Now, there's no inappropriate contact apart from the fact I'm exploiting them for child labor, but I do pay them for pennies on the
No
dollar.
worries, Daniel's crew.
Okay, obviously, because that's that's capitalism. That's how we get it done. But he was very, very mad, and I was like very perplexed why this comment had pissed him off so bad. Right? I was very perplexed why. Like I was like, what the did I say? In 10 years, you're gonna fake your death and live in Alaska? Based. And Nick Diorio was also perplexed. He said, what did Tom say about you? And here we have the clip. All right, so brace yourselves.
All right, so now we're gonna actually hear. It's fine. I'm not allowed to have Discord anyway. Probably for the best, Keep Up Shark. That's the whole reason we don't let minors into our Discord. Not that I think that there's anybody in there I got to worry about, but you just simply never know what's going to happen, especially if I have a random blow up or anything where everybody comes flooded in. We just don't want to put any kids in danger of being, subject to, stupulous characters, essentially, is where I'm getting at.
This is going to be some brutal commentary. I was very mean. I want you.
Yes, Shark does have smart parents.
Very, very dark for those in the audience. All right, me and my girl are watching you. Don't act too. All right, buddy. Thanks for the 5. Take it easy. Have fun. All right, brace yourselves. All right, brace yourselves for how dark. For how truly dark things can get, okay? Because it can get dark. You don't even know how dark it can get. So here we go. Brace yourselves. Grab your dicks. Grip them real tight. Do the salt shaker, all right? The pre-boxing stuff. I mean, is nobody... I don't want to insult him and call him a nobody, but he wasn't someone who was pulling major views, right? I think you can say that with confidence.
He was pulling major views back in the day. Maybe Froggy's looking at this from a, at the very least, you should have respect for me from my days of being, basically one of the legends of the internet. And he is. I would consider FroggyFresh to be one of the OG legends of the internet. The guy's been around forever. He helped get this whole movement started. So if not for anything else, Tom should be like at least like then again though, Tom has been doing it for 12 years. So it's not like Tom started not too long after FroggyFresh. So, I guess it makes sense, I don't. I tell him to turn it off every time he got in that phase, but I think he's over it. Okay. Yeah, I would never let my daughter... I mean, my daughter's 10, though, so I definitely would never let her have a Discord. But, yeah, it's just not a good spot for anybody under 18 to get in. And it's just, you never know, what kind of person's going to be in there. And, like, look at our video last night that we did with Chud, The whole reason that even happened was because the person in his Discord was under 18.
He wasn't like a huge name to get. He was a name. People recognize the name a little bit from the olden days. But it wasn't like, getting like Jadion or something like that, right? Chris Raygun. And then also picking FroggyFresh, who like once again was really relevant like 7 to 10 years ago, but is not really relevant now. They weren't the biggest names. Certainly not even the biggest names they could get. So I'm curious why those are the people they chose. All right. And then he left these, he had this here, the comments that we just read through. So I think what I said there was pretty fair. I think it was pretty fine. I don't think I shit on him that hard. And
Yeah, I don't think that was too bad, in my opinion. You cannot leave, Red Sox. You must stay up and suffer with the rest of us. If we can't leave, you can't leave. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. You can go. I hope you have a nice night. We were talking about the Skibbity, but yeah, I don't let him on Discord either. Oh, yeah, the Skibbity toilet. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. The whole Skibbity thing is so strange to me. But, you know, kids are going to be kids, and they're going to find weird shit to rally behind and let that be their battle cry. So, you know, let them have it. We all did it when we were kids, too. We probably all had weird little sayings, and that's just, you know, that's just what being a kid is, growing up. You know, having some weird shit to talk about. But now, going back to what Tom said, I don't think that anything he said was too bad to Froggy Fresh, but I can understand why this bothered Froggy Fresh. I feel like Froggy's like, yo, dude, I'm OG. Like, the least you could do is, like, show me a little bit of respect. I mean, he did say he was relevant before, but I don't think that... And also, to be fair to Froggy Fresh, he doesn't post content like he used to. He focuses on laid back content because he has such a dedicated audience now that he doesn't need to invest the way he did for someone like me who's coming up trying to make a name for himself. You know, you have to really go extra hard to create content when you're trying to make a name for yourself, as opposed to someone who's already established and is doing like the you know, doing the whatever you call it thing. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I need to go to bed.
If anything, it wasn't really being mean to him. I was criticizing iDubbbz for the fact that he could have gotten bigger names on the card and he didn't. I wasn't like, you Froggy Fresh, you're a piece of shit. I wasn't like, you deserve to fall off. Nothing even close to that, right? No moral judgment, none of that. I was just like, Froggy Fresh wasn't that popular before this drama, and he wasn't that popular after. You know, that was about it. Hey,
Yeah, that's why they like it too, Rogera. Skibbity. It's just a fun word to say. That's why they all use it.
Tom, I'm seeing this guy who's a Hassan fan, but he's not terminally online, does everything. What should I do? That's fine. See whoever you want. It's not my problem. Hopefully he's a cool guy. Hassan has so many viewers. There must be some of them that are cool. Anyhow, so he said this.
My ADHD wants to just go into a whole Hassan rant, but I think Tom's right. Not every single person who watches Hassan Piker can be a total nunts, you know? I gotta run for a bit. Thanks for the stream, EG. Hopefully I will make it back before it ends. Have a good night. No problem, Queen. No problem. Everybody's leaving me. All by myself, yeah. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Which I thought was pretty dumb. And here Nick said, honestly, dude, I think you're taking this to heart. It doesn't sound like he was even trying to insult you. He said, I wasn't trying to insult him either. Looks like we both made accidents.
Gypsy
Now,
Rose leaving
I
too?
don't
Jeez,
feel
everybody's
like that at
going.
all. I don't really care. But I think it's clear that what I said really pissed him off for some reason. He said I was like acting like his friend. I've never been friends with him. I was curious what interactions I'd
Something about Tuesdays to just make people not be able to hang like they can on Thursdays or Fridays, you know? It's weird. It's weird.
ever had with this guy. I was like, did I ever even talk to this guy? I had one chat with him on stream when this drama went down initially. This whole Korea Clash thing, I had one chat with him, and that was literally it. And the only DM conversation.
Oh, you don't have to, Red Sox. I'm just messing with you. But if you want to stay and hang out and just, you know, play it in the background, you're more than welcome to. That song's some clues. That song's in a lot of different movies. When I was young, didn't need you anymore.
Conversations we had were like, hey, what's your Discord so you can come on stream? That's literally it. Like, I don't really know him.
I've
So I
seen them,
responded.
J
I
Sauce.
responded. And I think this is a pretty fair response. I said, I didn't hide your comments. So I don't know why you think I did that, which is true. I didn't hide his comments. Maybe because I unfollowed him on Instagram, they got hidden or something. I don't really know, but I don't care if he shit talks me in my Instagram comment section. This is like the least of my concern.
He said shit talks. I don't know. And I'll hold you tight, EG, all through the night. I will hang with you like you want me to, and I will leave until you tell me to. Thank you, Master Toothpick, and thank you, Casey and JoJo.
But I said, I didn't hide your comments. So I don't know why you did that, or I don't know why you think I did that. All I did was unfollow you on the gram.
That's a good song, by the way.
Pretty tame, and if anything, it was a criticism of iDubbbz, not you. I don't know why me.
How are you so underrated, EG? You are literally the best. Thank you, Keep Up Shark. I think it's probably because I'm still, in the grand scheme of things, I'm pretty new. I've only really been streaming dedicated for what? What would you guys say? Like 3 months of the new schedule has been pretty relentless. I've been posting YouTube videos, though, for 10 years, but I only started taking it seriously last October. So technically, I've only been taking YouTube seriously for 10 months. And so I'm not even a full year into my journey yet. So I think that's probably why.
Someone's guilty of being total badass. Chick Dugs approves this message.
Justin DFX subscribed to EG lately.
Let's go. Thank you, Justin. He's probably not even in here, but he's in our hearts. I can still listen and mow. Yeah, there you go. To be honest, I listen to my streams usually the next day just to figure out where I can improve, spots that I need to take out where there's big gaps, things of that nature when I go to repost it on Later with Lately. By the way, if you guys are not subscribed to Later with Lately, that is where these VODs go. That will eventually become the streaming channel once it gets monetized one day in 10 years. But that's where the VODs go. This channel is really dedicated for my edited videos. But again, eventually Later with Lately channel will be where all the streaming content goes. Because that's essentially what this show is. So just so nobody gets confused, that's kind of the plan right now. Now the lawn. Well, I hope you have a good mow, J-Sauce. It's getting dark. It's actually dark over here where I'm at right now on the East Coast. East Side! Yeah, comment, like, and sub. Lick that like button, as we say.
Passively saying you're not relevant has you so mad. And here, Icarus said, maybe Idubbbz made the right decision. Lil Bro's a little schizo. Froggy said, I have a problem with people like Idubbbz and Turkey Tom. They act the same. I don't know how I act like Idubbbz. I genuinely have no idea how I act like Idubbbz, but
I think he's just butthurt. I think that the tweets are FroggyFresh being truly upset, but I think the videos are definitely bits. EG Lately, can you please check your Twitch alerts? Some people have subscribed. I don't even know how to do that. I need to open up a whole separate tab just for Twitch. But hang on, let me bring it up real quick. Carla's over there literally creating a Twitch following for me. So W's in the chat for Carla. Oh my god, every time, enter the code, enter the code, enter the code. This is why I never log into Twitch, because I gotta always enter a code every time I want to get into it. Okay, I'm getting in there. I'm getting in there, guys. Where do I even see the alerts? Oh, I see my lovely lady has a... I was wondering if Twitch is going to push my stream now that I'm a affiliate. Maybe now they're going to start building me up a little bit more or something. I will say the Twitch layout is much prettier to look at than the YouTube layout. So they have that going for them. But yeah, I don't see where the alerts would be. But yeah, you guys can gift subs now and stuff over on Twitch. Go to mod view and click on the left side to logo that looks like a thunderbolt. All right, hang on, I can do this. Mod view. It wants me to watch a tutorial because you are new to look at. I love it. You can see, I can see Carla in here just banning the shit out of people. Oh, that's right. Chappie's a mod over here too. I forgot about that. Not now. Sorry, guys. I'm learning how to do stuff here. It just says activity feed. What am I missing over here, Carla? What am I missing? Oh, that's cool that the Restream bot posts all the chats in the Twitch stuff. That's pretty neat. Like over on Twitch, you could see the stuff from YouTube showing up in the chat, whereas on YouTube you can't see what people say on. I don't know what is even happening here. I don't even know what's happening. I click the Thunderbolt, and then it just comes up with a thing that gives me two options here. Hey, what's up, Blue Jay? Click on activity feed. And then what, hit filter? Oh, alerts. I got no alerts. Everything that happens, though, should be picked up by the Restream. Well, we expect you to pass all your classes, young lady. All right, there's no excuses. No excuses for you to fail. Thank you, Keep Up Shark, for hanging out tonight. Always love seeing people come back and hang out. Sorry, I'm just trying to learn some things here. I'll tell you what, Carla, after the stream, shoot me a message on Discord, and you can send me some stuff that I would want to know about Twitch. I just don't want to do it in the middle of the stream because I feel like I'm gonna end up derailing the whole entire stream, and I don't want to do that. What happened, Blue Jay? Did your beloved lurks or beloved other streamers stop, and now we're finally worthy for Blue Jay's presence here? Yeah, Keep Up Shark is a young lady, I believe, from her own words.
Essentially, literally all I did is passively be like, he just wasn't that relevant. I was just talking about the drama very passively. And here he is trying to be like, dude, I just said it's passively. Why are you so mad? But I'm not.
Yeah, Daddy lately speaketh, although I feel kind of weird about telling a young girl that's not my daughter to call me father figure. There you go. Father figure lately speaketh. You're the only person, you and Sadie are the only people who get to call me Daddy. And then I only call Daddy Scambait Daddy because it's in his name. Oh, Blue Jay, I'm so sorry. I never would have, I would have no idea that would have happened. I'm so sorry. Everybody, hugs in the chat for Blue Jay. It's never easy losing a pet. It's like one of the saddest things ever. I was just busting your balls, but that was not it would have been impossible for me to know that, you were going through that, but unless you said it in Discord or something. But I'm really sorry, Blue Jay, honestly, for you. Very, very sad. Hearts for Blue Jay, everybody.
Not mad. You've made like 20 different posts about me across your platforms. And if you check this guy's replies, this guy is replying to fucking everyone. Even 1 minute ago.
Yeah, you're right, Kat. My dad's side did come out. I guess maybe I was just reading the word daddy. The word daddy is so misconstrued now and attached to nefarious things. Yeah, big hugs for Blue Jay, everybody.
1 minute ago, he's replying. And he's still 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago.
By the way, if I believe so, Blue Jay is still on Discord, so I think she likes it, guys. I might be crazy, but I think she likes it. At least I'm not the only one. One of my patients passed today around 1 p.m. That's hard, Sarah. I'm so sorry, guys. What is up with today, man? Everybody's... so much bad stuff seems to be happening. We had a troll here. Yeah, I know. Well, we still feel for you, Blue Jay, and you know that you always have us to talk to if you need to. All right? We're not like one of them... We're not like one of them communities that's gonna, say weird, provocative shit to, when something sad happens. We actually care. We care about everybody in this community and what they have to go through. Because we've all been through something, which I think is why this community is so special. No, I know you didn't mean it that way, Kat. All right, it's the internet, so I'm just trained to view things that way. I know you didn't mean it that way.
4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. 20.
Yes, this day will be now known as Shitty Tuesday.
22 minutes ago, 26 minutes ago, 33 minutes. Like, he's sitting on Twitter all day responding to every single reply someone has made. Every single fucking reply. He is like responding to them with this picture of me holding this sign because I said that he shouldn't have been banned from the event, which I agree with. He probably shouldn't have been banned. He was in his feelers probably. I'm sure he'll apologize. The thing is, I don't even need an apology. Like, it's not about, I'm not personally hurt. I don't give a shit. It's just like, what's going on with this guy? I didn't realize that he was so insecure over the fact that he fell off on YouTube a little while ago.
Listen, okay, I'll be the first to admit I respond to every comment on my YouTube. I respond to comments on X, but it's not like I'm getting so many that I can't. And Mr. Beast, from his words alone, said you need to, when you're trying to grow your channel, respond to every comment so that you build a community. All right, I don't do that because I'm trying to cope or I'm trying to like I'm just trying to drive up engagement. That's essentially what it comes down to. I'm trying to drive up engagement. It's not like I'm insecure or anything like that. Because sometimes I wonder, like, I'm like, am I responding too much? Or should I not respond as much? But then I'm like, I always hear Mr. Beast saying, respond to every comment, respond to every comment. Maybe I don't need to go back and forth in the chat. So I think I'm going to probably stop that. But also, when someone makes a dumb point, though, I like to point it out. Like, my Mr. Beast video brought out a lot of idiots in the comment section, all shilling for Jake Weddle. But so, you know, we've been having some back and forth in there. But I mainly do it to drive up video engagement. I don't do it because I'm like, you know, insecure or anything like that. You know, yeah, tomorrow will be a better day for all of us. All Jake alts, yeah, probably Soul. It's just Jake responding to everybody. Soul's been in the trenches with me doing the dirty work. But I mean, I'm probably gonna stop that. I'm probably gonna like do the respond every comment until maybe I get to 5K subs, and then maybe I'll just respond to like the first couple. That seems like what YouTubers do, but everybody like says that when you're trying to grow your channel, that's something you should do. But it seems like it's taboo now to do that. Now, I'm not gonna go and respond to every single. I'm not a big celebrity though. I'm still pretty much a shitter, as they call it in the commentary community, and it's just so I don't know if people really care if I respond to everything I say on X, but I can understand being a bigger creator and not wanting to do that kind of stuff.
But I guess I don't know.
Yeah, tomorrow's hump day.
Did you see the Darius guy at TwitchCon? I'm not at TwitchCon, so what do you mean? Did he say something funny? But yeah.
If damn near impossible, Soul, when you're big. You are good at it. You responded to every email I sent you, which surprised me. So it gave me a lot of respect from you in the beginning. Yeah, and that's my thing too. You could hire someone to read the comments. Yeah, I guess I just want to stay in touch with my community. You know, I want to hear what they think and get their responses. And plus, it's a good way to learn how to debate. And you know, when you get big, responding to thousands of comments would take all day. Yeah, you just can't do it. I'll probably take the route of what a lot of other content creators do and just kind of respond to like the first couple people who get in there. But yeah, as where I'm at right now, since I'm trying to drive up engagement and get people to know who I am, I think responding back and forth is the best way to do it. Plus, a lot of times people misunderstand what I say, and sometimes I just feel like I need to clear up. Like like everybody keeps saying I'm glazing Mr. Beast in that video, which I'm clearly not. I say in that video tons of times that Mr. Beast has a lot to answer for, but Dogpack is also a lying, sniveling jackass. So it's like, you know, but the fact that I call Dogpack that makes everybody think all of a sudden now I'm a Mr. Beast glazer. Do I think that Mr. Beast deserves like all the hate he's getting right now? Some of it, not all of it though. You know, and I definitely think that Jake Weddle's just a Weasley little optimist. Like, or, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, someone who's taking advantage of an opportunity. Opportunist, that's the word I was looking for. I'm always surprised when a YouTuber responds to me, but even if it's a emoji, it's cool. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of times when people troll my comments, like, and I respond to them, a lot of times people are like, well, now I don't know what to do. I was not expecting to actually have to talk to this guy. I was just going to leave a shitty comment and run. And a lot of people end up taking back some of the stuff they say, which I think earns me a little bit of respect, but it also would probably make people want to not or just, like, leave comments either if they know I'm going to respond to everything. It's personal, e.g. That's what I like. Yeah, I agree, Steve. And that's what I'm trying to be. Like, I'm not, by no means am I anybody who is above anybody. Never, I don't care if I had 1 million subscribers. I'm not above anybody. So I guess it's my way of kind of being like, letting people know, like, I'm no different than you. I'm just, you know, a guy stating what he believes. But I can understand when you get bigger being much harder and much less of a ideal situation to respond to everybody. But if you guys take the time and effort to comment and watch, I'm going to take the effort and time to respond. You know, that's the way I look at it. It's respect.
Yeah, like I feel like I didn't even really do anything. But he keeps going with all these fucking replies, like constantly going. And I was just thinking, like, so this is the guy who, keep in mind, this this FroggyFresh guy is the guy who everybody in this drama supported because he had been kicked off of the event for making a little joke about Anissa and how he would, if he lost to Chris Ray Gun, he would subscribe to her OnlyFans, right? It was like, iDubbbz is so sensitive, iDubbbz is cringe, iDubbbz shouldn't have done this, etc. Froggy simultaneously, this like little slight comment I made, which wasn't even snide, it wasn't even smarmy. It was just like a matter-of-fact statement about, like, yeah, it's whatever. You know, he's not that relevant. He's watching it. I'm sure he is. This pissed him off to the point that he has spent, like...
Yeah, you'd actually be surprised how many YouTubers who are big or were big at some point watch your content that you write about them or that you talk about them. It's like, because I guess they want to see what people are saying. I think it's, and I don't think it's like an ego thing. A lot of people keep saying it's an ego thing. I think it's more of a curiosity thing, you know, like, you know, so I feel like a lot of people just want to see if people are falling for it and who the people who are worth like actually talking to about it. Me personally, again, I think Froggy's just kind of doing a troll here. I don't think that he's really actually personally hurt. Because if Froggy really wanted to, he could come back and do all the same stuff he was doing before, and I'm sure he'd probably still be growing the way he was. But he's probably found new things to be interested in. I think that we're always so in a rush to want to over-diagnose everybody as being a coper, if you will. And I don't think that that's the way that people really are. The way people are on the internet is not how a lot of times they are in real life. I have a feeling... If you were to, like, I don't know FroggyFresh, I've never spoken to the guy, but I have a feeling that if you were to ask him at a party if he really, like, was upset about what Turkey Tom said, I feel like he'd probably be like, nah, man, I'm just, having fun. I'm just trying to, use that as a way to drive engagement to my new single coming out. Tom's got a big audience, I don't really give a shit. Like, I know I can post more if I wanted to. I really feel like that's what he would say. It's just this is all a game. This is all a game of chess. This internet thing, and nobody's taught me more about that than like Nerd City. It's like, it's so true though. Like every piece you move is very important. You don't want to end up aligning yourself with a group of people who may have a small ceiling or a low ceiling, and then then all of a sudden now you can't leapfrog them, which I do feel like I could do one day. The growth is slow, but I have a feeling with my next big video that I release that my channel is going to get a lot more eyes on it. That's all I'm going to say. I can't tell you guys what it is. I don't even know if it's going to be my next video. There might be a smaller piece that comes out before that, but you guys will know when the big video comes out, because I'm going to make a big deal about it. So, and I feel like a lot of people are going to react to it and stuff like that. So you have something big to look forward to on the EG Lately channel, but I can't tell you anything about it. Only a select few people know what the video is, and that's because they're helping me gather information. So, that's something that you guys have to look forward to.
7 hours today on Twitter responding to every single person. Like, it just keeps going. Like, you keep scrolling. He just keeps fucking going. Like, And like, the more I look into it, the more it seems like he's like still obsessed with iDubbbz to this day. This guy said, "Lol, can you post a clip of what he said? Because I have no idea why you're so pressed." He said, "Now go back and watch him suck me off on Keem's Twitter Spaces when I got kicked off the event. I wasn't irrelevant then. This is like the third time he's done this, by the way."
The constant lawns.
Just me being like, he's not really that famous.
I think it'd be fun to. Yeah, Blue Jay, you better get your eyes open. It's going to be a wild one. The next big video I have, like, and I'm talking like pierogi level video. That's how big it's going to be. It's probably going to blow away those views, in my opinion, I think. If I do it right. I got to do it correctly. If I don't execute, then it's going to just fall flat. But I think that it's going to be a pretty big one. No peer pressure, bro. Everyone is doing it. It's fine. You will love it. Yeah, I would love. I found out some bad news today that's going to push back my ability to buy a home for a couple more months. But, I'm just gonna keep grinding till we can. Is the topic of that video still a secret? Yes, Carla, stop. It is still a secret. I don't want the people that it's about getting any kind of idea that it's coming. That's why I'm keeping it a secret. I don't want them to have the ability to, jump out and get ahead of the allegations. So if anybody knows what the video is, please do not talk about it if you can. There's only a very small select few who know about it, so please just keep it to yourselves. But it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be very juicy. You guys are gonna like it for reals. I actually mow lawns every day. It's kind of part of my job, but I get to do it in a tractor. But I like to take care of my own lawn, though. It's fun.
Famous, which is fine. Like, it's fine. It wasn't even like a rice gum level, like irrelevant. Like, I was just stating matter of factly he wasn't that famous before the event, which I feel like he should have the humility to admit. And yes, he's right. I probably won't be quote unquote famous or popular in 10 years, as it is in its current state. The reason why people watch me is because I talk about other dipshits online. That's it, and I'm fine with that. But this seems to really bother him.
That's why a lot of people choose commentary to start, because there's one way. Like, if I talked about something and nobody knows who I am, nobody's gonna care. Right, I could go on and talk about politics, right? But nobody's going to give a shit because nobody knows who I am. But if I talk about people who people care about, then all of a sudden I'm giving people an opportunity to hear about someone that they're invested in and talk about. So that's why so many small streamers like myself talk about bigger streamers, so that you have. I have to push mine. Yeah, I have to push the home lawnmower too, J-Sauce. I actually have to push the lawnmower sometimes at work too when I'm getting into tight spots between cars and shit. But I got girl arms. Well, you a girl, right? I'm pretty sure. Dang it, Sarah, you beat me to it. What did Sarah beat you to? I heard EG was making a video about me. How'd you know, Sarah? The next one's a big expose on Sarah Noonan Little and how I missed her in the roll call last night. Or the night before. One of them for sure.
This clip is not a dig or an insult. He's not saying you don't matter as a person or that you're garbage. He's saying you don't have the name recognition or popularity you used to have. That's what that term means now. Kuku said this guy's a loser, I guess, crashing out over nothing. When iDubbbz crashed out and kicked him, it was a problem. He's an even bigger bitch than iDubbbz. Now, I don't know if he's a bigger bitch than iDubbbz. I probably wouldn't say that. But he's just like, he's like maulding. He's like absolutely fucking maulding. So
I don't know iDubbbz personally, but I think that he... Anissa Joma definitely kind of runs that relationship. She's like she wears the pants in that relationship. And, I'm sure iDubbbz, Anissa is a very attractive woman, so I guess it makes sense that he kind of is just like, yes, mommy, whatever you say, mommy. That's kind of, he simps for his wife. And I think that's why she kind of took over the whole iDubbbz channel and kind of turned it into what she wanted. I think she's also the person who made iDubbbz not any like somebody in the middle anymore, made him somebody on the left. I would say every day I always tell people I lean right, but I would find myself mostly in the middle. I can get along with leftists, I can get along with right people, but I definitely seem to agree more with people on the right than I do with people on the left. So do with that information what you will. I hope it doesn't piss anybody off, but that's just the way I feel right now. I feel like the people who are on the far left are much more prone to violence than people on the right. And even though the narrative that they always say is much different, but I don't think that that's the case.
He posted this video. I'm curious to watch this.
What's up, you guys? It's Krispy Kreme.
What is that tattoo?
Tom said that I wasn't relevant anymore, and that hurt my feelings because it's true.
I feel like that's all you need, really.
The FroggyFresh looks like he just walked straight out of the 70s. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. He looks like he could be like the little version of me.
I think it's all you need. And like, once again, I wasn't even saying it as like a dig. I wasn't saying it as like a personal insult. Like, I don't care that he's not popular. I was never a fan of him before the drama. I found out about him during the drama. That's about it. You know, I felt bad for him that he spent, time and money training for this event and they got kicked off for a simple joke. But now he is like spurging endlessly on Twitter about the fact that I didn't even throw.
Yeah, hit that like button.
I didn't even throw any shade. I was just like, yeah, he's not really famous, I guess.
I think that's why it hurt him even more, Tom, is that you didn't throw shade at him. You were just making a passing statement. But again, I do feel like FroggyFresh is always known to do bits. I think this is a bit. I think it is. I know that Lyrics doesn't think it is, but I personally think it's a bit. That's my take. I don't think Froggy really cares that much. I think he just sees an opportunity to get some, attention towards his other platforms and get his name back out there. Hell, I'd take it too. Right, Jay. This is an A and B combo. See yourself out of it, EG. This has nothing to do with you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm going to just go back to fucking off over here.
Whatever.
It's only my stream.
Who cares? Got the Stop Gooning hat. Thank you for providing the best merch. Fent fold in. Have more of my money. Thanks for the 10, bro. I appreciate it. Were you the guy who was you tweeted not tweeted? You posted a story on Instagram about you and your buddy at work. That was wholesome. Nice to see, bro. There's a couple of Darius basically shouting for Destiny's unbanned and screaming at Frogan. Where is that? Can I see that? Where could I? Is that in It's probably on the Destiny subreddit, right? This ventriloquist again? What do you mean ventriloquist? Is he a ventriloquist? What does that mean?
This is the thing. If you gonna call me what I am, then I'm gonna call you what you are. Turkey Tom.
He looks like he's the missing member of some 70s soft rock band that only had one good song. He looks like he could be a Leonard Skinner. I mean, listen, I can't say shit. I look exactly like this guy. I'm probably much taller. I don't think FroggyFresh is 6 foot, but I mean, we do. I literally have the same hair. I have the beard. I don't have like the mustache though with the pirate thing. Sometimes I rock that look though. I will admit, sometimes I do that when I'm feeling like a change up. But I think I'm gonna keep the beard for a little while.
All you are is somebody who hires some other people to get data of Kiwi Farm.
Sorry, Master Toothpick. It's your stream. Your stream.
All the research, and you just having people come in and get all the gossip, and you're damn in your 20s. You got people like, here's the tea, Tom. Here's the tea, and you going around and acting like, let's see how good I can ride the fence and offend nobody.
What is with this riding the fence and offending nobody? Like while he's simultaneously like accusing me of riding the fence, this little comment I made like upset him so much. And it
all right. I'm gonna be a little. I might upset a couple people with this one, but I think FroggyFresh kind of has a point here. Hey, EG, my son's Fume got here today. He said the flavor packets looked like condoms. Why is he telling his mother that? Good. I hope he likes it, Ruggiero. I hope he likes it. I got that video to be viewed 2,000 times, and you were the only person who bought a damn Fume. But yeah, did you get 10% off with that, Ruggiero? Like when you put in my code, did the price go down at all? I'm just curious. Because I don't remember if you get a discount from using code lately, but that tat is so late 90s. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a 90s kid, so it makes sense. But I'm going to be honest here. I think that FroggyFresh has a good point. I do think that Tom does a good job staying out of conflict. He doesn't ride too hard to one side or the other. I feel like he has a lot of right-leaning tendencies, but at the same time, he does a really good job of not pissing off anybody on the left. So, oh, you did? Okay, good. Then I can add that in the future, code lately for 10% off. Okay. If you want to try this amazing product, put in code lately and you'll get 10% off at checkout. Let's go. I thought that was the case, but they never said it in the collaboration package. I don't smoke, so I don't get it. It's not smoke, Blue Jay. It's air. So you just basically you inhale it. Your lungs literally get nothing. Your mouth gets everything. So it's like flavored air. So you're not really smoking. It's a good way for people who do smoke or vape or anything like that to kick the habit with this. It's a good replacement, but you don't like cough from it or anything. As someone who's smoked cigarettes, vaped, this is just something fun to kind of do inside. It's not smoke. Yeah, it's just flavored air. So you don't exhale anything. It just gives you it just flavors your mouth basically. You know, it's honestly pretty mind-boggling because it's like a total mind fuck because you feel like you're going to be inhaling some flavor and you're not because it just stops at your mouth and just goes onto your taste buds. Smells nice to everyone. Yeah, because that's essentially what it is, Rajira. You can smell it, but you can also taste it too. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool product. I don't even know how it took so long to come up with something like this. Well, Tina, may I suggest this? But vaping helped get me to quit smoking, and then I think this is going to help me to quit vaping. But I'm not looking to quit vaping anytime soon. I think vaping helps me stay off drugs, so that's why I do it. Yeah, but I don't like putting anything in my lungs that's not regular air. More power to the people that use it, though. Well, yeah, I mean, only time will tell if there's anything bad about it. But I think that you know, the FDA doesn't seem to have an issue with it, so you know that's totally your call. That's totally your call. What you want to do with it?
It wasn't even like a mean.
I'm just trying to make a buck.
Like, you suck. You. Also, I would never use the word T. Let it be.
I will be getting a fume with your code when I can buy money. Sucks lately. Yeah. Hey. No pressure to anybody. I'm just saying. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not telling you this to, try to make a buck. But no, I do think it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat product.
You know, all right. Midget Fister, Jesus. I would never use the word T, okay? Ever.
And pick both sides and be friends with everyone, and then...
Be friends with everyone. Half the internet hates me. They despise me. How am I a fence sitter in any way?
Well, you're friends with everyone in the commentary community, I think he's saying, which you kind of are. I wouldn't call him a fence sitter, though. I don't know, man. It is confusing, because when I think about it, like... He did defend Donut Operator to Destiny, against Destiny, and so he does defend and step up and defend people. So it's not like I can really vibe with him, but I do also understand what Froggy's saying. Like Tom does play it very safe a lot of time, but he's brand. He's a brand. You can't just go out being like, F this, minority group of people or something like that, like you can't do that. Like what takes do you want him to have, FroggyFresh? I know that he would probably prefer him to be more right-leaning because FroggyFresh is very right-leaning because he's hanging with Sam Hyde. And Sam Hyde's based a lot of the time, and I don't know why everybody always calls him a Yahtzee, but I personally haven't seen it. I've been watching Sam Hyde for a couple of years now.
Nobody's going to even know who you are in 10 years or less, dude. You think anybody's...
Yeah, that's fine. Thank God. I hope in 10 years people are watching my commentary.
This has no nicotine in it, by the way.
Videos. They should probably have a better use for their time by then, okay? They should probably be having children by then. I don't know, they should be watching documentaries about Mozart or something. Who knows?
They're going to be sitting with their kids and be like, do you remember the time Turkey Tom talked about Tipster? Do you think anybody's...
Tipster W! Tipster made it into this video. How sick is that?
going to get together on Christmas and remember, do you remember that Melted Leafy?
Melted Leafy. Can I get some Melted Leafies in chat, please? This is, it used to be Leafy Clone. Now it's Melted Leafy. I'm like wax. Okay, they melted me down a little bit.
That is true, Master Toothpick. Ass does taste good sometimes. Only out the shower, though.
They melted me down.
Listen, if you're going to call me irrelevant, I'm going to cut you right to the core. I'm going to let you...
You got to give merit to both stories until something proves otherwise, as we've seen. True, Janie, true. Yeah, Tipster W.
No, nobody's going to know you in 10 years or less.
Tipster's timeless.
Camera angle looking like a Romanian Mr. B. True. Base, dude. That's true and real.
You know who I am. 2012, 2024, and you're going to know me at 2036. In 24 years, you're still going to know me unless God gives me cancer. Shout out Boogie. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that you...
Shout out Boogie.
Thank you very much, Froggy.
I think Froggy's got a point. Froggy is legendary. Like, people are always going to show he's a meme. He's all this other stuff. I don't think Tom's a meme quite yet. He hasn't. I don't think that he's reached that status. But Froggy's going to be around because he's old school internet. He's going to be around for a long time, even after he stops posting. It's just kind of the way it works on the internet. So while I think both these guys are right in a way. I do. I think both of them are right. I'm not just going to straight up condemn FroggyFresh because I like Turkey Tom. You know, I've watched way more Turkey Tom than I have FroggyFresh. But at the same time, I understand what Froggy's saying. But I also think that he's kind of just overly generalizing Tom a lot. I think it's much more nuanced than Tom's a fence sitter, you know?
I feel like he's just taking this all way too seriously. Like, literally none of this matters. I made a very passive comment. I made a very, very passive comment. It was really nothing. I don't really get why he's so upset. It doesn't really make sense to me. Here's the last thing I have to say. If I streamed or did some commentary and came across a video where Tom was brought up, I wouldn't have paused it.
I'm sure that hurts some soul.
Or talented and just grips. Why? Because we had a positive report. What?
If you to know Froggy Fresh, you would have had to be OG YouTube, like before it got very commercialized. Back when you could still message the creator, react directly to the video, and then you could see the reacts under the video.
What does this even mean? Positive rapport. What does this even mean? Because I had you on stream one time where we have a positive rapport. We're like buddies. We're allies now. Can I not say factually that you're irrelevant? Like, that's not how things work. Ironically, that would be if I was like this, like how he wants me to be. I would be a fence sitter. I would be dishonest. I would be, you know, a little weasel. But the fact that I said
he would be Cam Nuggets. Let's be honest. He'd be Cam Nuggets.
The fact that I said simply, in a very matter-of-fact way, that he's not very relevant, which is, once again, like, it's not even an insult, it's just how things are. He's, like, pissed the f*** off. I'm not a disrespectful prick. I wasn't even that mean. Like, I would argue I wasn't mean at all. This is the third or fourth time it's happened. To all grifting commentary channels and you orbiters, suck my dick. There's only one good commentary channel on YouTube, and he does everything on his own and is funnier than all the commentary titans.
Thank you, Froggy, for saying that about me. That was very, very kind of you to say that about me.
In the past. So I don't really know who this is. I don't know.
He was obviously talking about me, guys. I know a lot of people are gonna say no, he wasn't, but I mean, he was. I mean, that's the truth. I do everything myself. I'm funnier than everybody else. So, you know, I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but that was very nice of Froggy. But I'm not gonna change my mind just because you're glazing me up, Froggy. Okay. Still feel like, you know, it was maybe not the best look to respond to every single person. Hey, Blue Jay over on the Twitch. By the way, guys, yeah, if you watch on Twitch too, have you guys seen ads? Those of you guys who've been over on Twitch, have you guys been getting ads? Because I think I turned that on last night so that I can. Yes, Froggy was glazing me, guys. Believe it or not. Nails, Hunty. But let me know, for those of you guys hanging out over on Twitch, if you guys got any ads, because those should be on now. No ads because I subscribed. Oh, thank you, Soul. So now you're an official member over there. Nope, I subbed, so no ads. So what does subscribing do over on Twitch? Is that like is that like a membership? Is that how that works? I'm so curious. Like, I have no idea how it works. So what's the difference between being subscribed and following? Is that different? Are they different things? I subbed for 6 months. Yes, membership. Thank you, Soul. So you guys don't get ads. Okay, so it's like, okay, so it's a membership over there. Oh, thank you, guys. How much does that cost? I don't even know how much my own membership on Twitch costs. But either way, guys, I love y'all so much. Your guys' support's crazy to me. Like, I'm just some normal guy out here just kind of talking shit. But I do try my best to entertain y'all. I will say that. I never half-ass it. Thank you, guys. Seriously, so much. It gives you money when people subscribe, EG. Thank you. What am I going to do with y'all? Yes, it's only $35 for 6 months, but Twitch takes half, I think. Oh, so it's cheaper than being a member on YouTube. I gotcha. $5.99 per month. Okay. So if you buy a 6-month membership, it's cheaper, but if you buy per membership, it's 6 months. Thank you guys so much all for subscribing over there. That's so awesome, dude. So awesome. Look how many Twitch people coming through. I'm loving it. Right now it's 25% off. Oh, but probably because I just became a affiliate. I'm still learning how all that Twitch stuff works, but that's cool. I'm subscribed through Prime just now on Twitch. Dude, thank you guys all so much. Like, you guys are the shit. Like I say, we are a small, but we are a mighty community. Give me 30 loyal people watching me every single day and subscribing and helping with the channel over 1,000 people in the comments, not donating, not doing it. I would take it any day. Any day. You know? They've got a September thing going on for all Twitch. Oh, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, but I mean, it's going to get way more fun, too. And I think that the more you guys watch over there, too, the more other people will be willing to come over and check it out. I don't think I'm really the type of creator that would have to worry about getting banned over on Twitch. It's not like we do anything crazy here. We kind of just make fun of some people from time to time. If anything, they might get me on bullying, I guess. But I don't really think about... I only bully Cam Nuggets. That's it. It's the only guy I bully is Cam Nuggets. And he deserves it. I feel so bad. Cam is just... I don't know. It's just something about him just makes me so, like, just it's so disingenuous to me. And then when I found out what he did to Chud, made me even more... And, like, that he was backing... whoever that frickin' guy was, the weird Australian guy, Dark Viper, the fact that he was backing him so hard, yeah, not cool. Not cool.
Who he's talking about? Maybe Moist Critical is his favorite commentary channel. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wasn't that mean. I feel like it was whatever. This guy calling him a whiny pussy is kind of right. It's like what.
With that said, though, I do get a lot. Like when Dark Viper went on that whole reaction. Reactors are a cancer to YouTube thing. I understood what he was saying because, you have somebody who puts their blood, sweat, and tears into editing up a video. Like, say, take someone like Nerd City, it takes him months to do a video, and then you get someone like Lyrics who just reacts to it, and then he gets Nerd's content on top of a reaction, and may just get as many views as Nerd does. Well, probably not as many as Nerd does, but he'll get a bunch of views from just watching Nerd's content, and Nerd doesn't get any of that money. Maybe YouTube could come up with something that's like, if you react to someone's video, that person gets a percentage of the ad revenue for that video. I mean, they do have that. It's sharing, but they only do sharing revenue on music right now. I don't think they do it on React content because of the whole thing. But I don't know. Maybe instead of like 50-50, it's like 10% of the ad revenue from the video views goes to the content you're reacting to if it's monetized. Because I think that should be fair. Like the people that are getting reacted to should get compensated something, in my opinion. Now I will admit, as someone who's growing, getting your video reacted to is great for your channel. It's great getting, like, especially for small creators. But I could see how it would bug bigger creators. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
I don't know. I'm talking out my ass.
Is that video old? It's not that old. It's a stream clip from a few days ago. But apparently he's just been pushed over the edge with the litany of mean comments I've made about him. Tom, the 5G Goon Squad is busting down my door. Please pray to Skibidi for me. I will. So yeah.
See, that's the kind of shit that's so dumb. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, who the fuck says something like this?
A stream clip from a few days ago, but apparently he's just been pushed over the edge with the litany of mean comments I've made about him. Tom, the 5G Goon Squad is busting down my door. Please pray to Skibidi for me.
The 5G Goon Squad is busting down my door. Please pray to Skibidi for me. That makes... Like, that is brain rot. I'm sorry, it is. I know Tom's, like, really into that kind of shit, but I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it personally. But it's not for me to get, right? I'm in my 30s. I'm not supposed to understand that shit. And he's got children in his audience, so... I don't know. But that's the FroggyFresh, Tom Dark stuff. So, yeah.